Hey guys, it is Kayla, and I am here to basically let you know what has been going on. I haven't been here in about 2 weeks, which you guys might not have noticed because I did just finish up my queue, so everything that has been uploading has been on that queue. But as you guys know, I live in Texas. I live in Houston on the coast, and recently we just had a Hurricane Harvey, which I think was a Category 4 hurricane, and the scale only goes up to 5, I think, right? I think so. I should probably know this since I live here and hurricanes happen a lot. But yeah, it was really devastating to the area, and thankfully my area where I live did not get hit as bad, but all the surrounding areas around me did. For instance, a town right behind us flooded really bad. The one next to that did. The one in front of us, the one next to us, just everywhere but where I am flooded horribly. The most I flooded in my neighborhood was about halfway up our driveway. And so we did not get any damage. Nothing happened to our cars, nothing happened to our house, and we are so thankful for that. But we do know a lot of people that, had their homes flooded, their cars flooded, and, lost animals, and just had a really hard time. And even my job, I have not been to work in 1.5 weeks because my job flooded, and they are repairing the building now. And so, yeah, a lot of us are out of jobs. We just had like this gas shortage going on, and I was freaking out about that because I was on empty as I pulled into the gas station to get gas to be able to go to school this week, because school is starting back up. Lives are starting back up after this, and it is going to be a struggle for a lot of people. And yeah, it's just crazy to hear all the stories and what people have been through. And we have a curfew, which is really weird. It doesn't seem real. It seems it's just so weird to live through something like this and be so close and have, no people affected by it and everything. And, stores aren't open. They're only open for like limited hours, like Walmart. They're only letting like 20 people in at a time, and they're closing early, and the lines are humongous outside of stores. There's no water, milk, bread, just a bunch of frozen stuff basically, and a lot of people are running out of food. Luckily we were able to stock up on milk for my nephew, but I can't imagine, parents that are running out of formula, running out of stuff for their kids and diapers and all that kind of stuff. So it's just been a hard situation for a lot of people here, and it is just now 2 weeks later starting to kind of get back to normal. I went to the store yesterday and they actually had a decent amount of stuff stocked up, and I really respect all the people out there who are just going out there helping, and even people who are like waitresses or work at a Walgreens or wherever you work, like just getting back out there and helping people to get back to the normalcy and all of that stuff. I think it's really important. So I just wanted to do a quick montage of photos and some news stuff from Harvey, just to show you guys what it has been like here for me and everyone else, and why I have been absent and why I might cut down my videos to once a week, just because all of this stuff is a really big deal here, and it's going to be hard getting back to normal, going to school, going to work, fitting that kind of stuff in when so many people are having a really hard time. So right here I am going to include some of the photos I found online and on Facebook of Hurricane Harvey. There's a lot. People were airlifted from helicopters in the neighborhood like 10 minutes away from me. My boyfriend's grandparents live there, and just a lot of flooding and innocent animals and livestock that are just lost.
It is a colossal rescue effort. Thousands stranded, taken by boat and helicopter.
Tonight along the Texas Gulf Coast, utter devastation. Harvey barreled ashore overnight, packing 130-mile-an-hour winds. blinding sheets of rain and a treacherous storm surge.
We have been praying for quite a while now for the eye to pass over so we can get some kind of a break.
All right, this is bad.
The Category 4 hurricane is the strongest to hit the U.S. in 13 years, making landfall twice.
I just wanted to talk about that very quickly. I won't say much more about it because I'm sure there's been a lot in the news and on Facebook for you guys to see. And I know there are some fires going on in California, and there's just a lot happening lately. But this is something that I have really been involved in because I live here. And so it has been a big part of the last few weeks, and it will continue to be a part in a lot of people's lives here for a very long time. So I am going to go ahead and move on and let you guys know what is coming and leaving my channel for this month and so forth. Okay, so we have the Berk Legacy, which I think right now has 6 episodes. I think this was something that I was really passionate about at the start, and I really loved it. But as I started experimenting more with other Let's Plays and challenges, I started doing the Runaway Teen Challenge, and I started kind of experimenting and expanding and doing different things. This is something that I kind of want to leave behind, as sad as it makes me, because I did really enjoy this family, and I will probably finish them off screen and continue their story. But I think this is something that is going to be leaving my channel, sadly, but I will be keeping those 6 episodes up, but I will not be progressing into the story anymore on my channel. And yeah, so it's sad to see it go. I don't have the passion for it anymore, or the time, because I am so dedicated and involved in my other Let's Plays and making new ones, and just kind of figuring out what I like to do on YouTube. And this was my first ever Let's Play, so it does have a special place for me, and I did try really hard to make it good. And yeah, I just felt like the story was kind of boring to have a whole series dedicated to it on my channel. It was just my first attempt, and now that I feel comfortable, I want to move on to other things. The Runaway Teen Challenge is not going anywhere anytime soon. This is so far my favorite challenge, my favorite Let's Play. It is just so much fun, and I really enjoy it. And I have a lot of episodes pre-recorded, and so this is not going anywhere anytime soon. And I hope you guys continue watching and that you enjoy it. I really love this, and so yeah, this is staying, and I am going to complete this challenge to the end. I am not going to go into a lot of detail here, mainly because this is something new that I'm bringing to my channel. It is going to be a new Let's Play, and all I'm going to say is that it's kind of influenced by the berry sim trend, I guess, where I just pick a color and she resembles that color, and that's about as far as the berry thing goes. I just think it looks really cute. So yeah, so this is called Violet, and it follows my sim Violet around, and I'm not going to say any more than that. You guys are going to have to see, but I have been working on it, and I'm really excited to bring it to my channel, and I think that it is something that I will be interested in for a long time, that I can really do a lot with, and there's just a lot to explore. So I hope to have this on my channel within the next month, so you guys can look forward to that. A few other things I want to mention really quickly is, remember when I did that current household thing where I was going to do it, update you guys every month? That's, I don't want to do that anymore. I wasn't really into it, and to update you guys once a month on something doesn't seem that fun to me if you guys can't follow along, and I didn't like doing it. I like watching them, and that's where I got the idea from. I couldn't do it. It wasn't something that worked for me and that I was interested in. So that no longer is a thing on my channel, but I will still be continuing to, doing the, of course, builds, the create sims. That stuff will not change. I really enjoy doing both of those things. And hopefully I will put a few challenges up every now and again, the ones I find interesting. I just did the random genetics challenge, and I did have a lot of fun with that. So I am open to doing other challenges or even collaborating. If anybody wants to collaborate, you can always leave me a comment and I will get back to you. I will talk to you and we will come up with something. And you could always follow me in the links down below and we can chat there. Any questions, any collaborations, anything you want to put in my inbox, go ahead. I really like when you guys come and talk to me, so that is not a problem at all if you want to do that. Also, another reason I have not been on in a while is because I got sick. I got sick in May, July, and like at the end of August. So, wait, no, it was June. Wait, no, it was March, June, and August. Yeah. So, I have been getting sick a lot. And this time it was really bad. I was sick for a whole week and a half. Basically, the whole time Harvey was happening, I was in bed, sick, on medication, asleep. So every time one of my relatives would call me to check in on me, ask like, oh, is it raining? How bad is it? What's going on? I'd be like, I don't know. And they would get really upset with me. Like, what do you mean you don't know? It's like, I have been passed out for hours. I don't know if it's raining. I can't hear because then I got sinus pressure on top of being sick. So I still have some sinus pressure and I can't hear if I'm talking loud enough right now. But yeah, that's just an allergy thing. So hopefully that will go away soon. But I was really sick and maybe sometime in October I will have to take some time off because I really should get my tonsils removed. It has become a problem. I get strep throat all the time, and what I got this time I think was tonsillitis. My tonsils were so in my throat, just everything so swollen. I couldn't talk for days. It sucked. So I've had to get my tonsils out since childhood, but my mom never did it because I don't know. She's one of those parents that's like, oh, you're not sick, you're fine. And in the meantime, I was having an anaphylaxis allergic reaction, and she's like, no, you're fine. She sat me on the couch and put a Coke can in my hand, and my hand couldn't even wrap around the Coke because it was so swollen. And she took me the next day, and my doctor was like, yeah, she could have died. My mom's like, no, it's okay. Like, that's my mom. So I never had that surgery as a kid, but I need it now. So I might take some time off for that if that goes through. Yeah, so between being sick and the whole tragedy of Harvey, and now I have school starting, and then I should be getting back to work this week. There's just a lot going on, so I might put down my my upload schedule. It might be only once per week instead of twice, which I doubt you guys really mind. I don't have that big of an audience, so nobody's going to come after me, but just letting you guys know. Anyway, that is all I have to say, I think, that I know of. I don't have a plan or anything written down, so, but if I have anything else to tell you guys, I will be doing a build soon, so I will just continue to talk there. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and listening, and just being here, and I hope you guys stay. I know I haven't been very consistent lately, but I do really love all of you, and thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will talk to all of you later.